Hey guys, welcome back to my reviews of Spider-Noir. This is going to be episode number 5. It is called Betrayal. And here we get a deeper dive into Ben Reilly's life and his life with Kat and how he wants to build a life with Kat. You also get to see at the very beginning really the origin of Ben Reilly and how his story, of becoming the Spider, how he became that character. And so it adds a depth and a level. And you have seen a photo earlier in the series of a bunch of the guys over in France that all got their superpowers at the same time. And you see that Ben could have been in that photo, but he wasn't. So it's getting deeper into the mystery. It's getting deeper into the intrigue as to who Ben Reilly is, why he is the way he is, and what led him, down this path. It also explores the interesting, background, I guess, behind him and Kat, and the fact that he wants to build this life with Kat, and he sees, something in her that he loves. And it's been a long time since he opened himself up. So, really interesting part of the story that we're at. And in the end, the name of this episode is called Betrayal. And unfortunately, Ben is betrayed by somebody very close to him who's trying to help the other guys. Now, that should tell you who it is if you've watched the show. But overall, it really brings home the idea that, sometimes the people that you feel like you can trust the most, you just can't trust them at all. And that really sucks because he's opening himself up to love, to relationships, to trying to build those relationships with people for the first time in a very, very long time. And yet now he gets burned by that. And it makes him a much more relatable character. It makes him somebody who you sit there and you watch the story and you can say, I understand his motivation and I understand why he shut himself off for all these years, but I also understand, why now that he's getting older, he's supposed to be in his late 40s or early 50s, why now he's decided to open himself back up to new experiences, to trying new things. So, just some things to think about as you go through and watch this series. Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I have, and it will be really fun to see how the series continues. I really hope at this point that we get to see a second season of this because it's got so many different interesting little tidbits that are all coming together at the same time that it would be great to even see Ben, assuming he survives the first season, and all of the characters, assuming they survive, to come back and have an even deeper dive to give us another chance not only at the redemption of the hero, but at the redemption of all of these characters. Robbie and the owner of the paper, and Kat, and Ben's secretary. All of these characters have become, in 4, now 5 episodes, very deep, very intricate characters that could live on their own. So you've got all this going on at the same time, and hopefully you guys are watching this show. If I haven't shown you how interesting it is yet, then I hope that maybe something I said here, character driven, will cause you to go out and check out this show. I think you'll absolutely love it. So thanks for joining me for a review of episode number 5, Betrayal of Spider-Noir, and I will catch you guys in the next video.